Very good morning to all of you. Good morning, students. How are you all? Is it audible to all? You can see the screen. Okay, screen is visible. This is the list of present students today in the class. 15 students are there. Not visible. Screen is not visible to you. Is it visible now? Can you see the list of participants on the screen? So we will start with the class. We were discussing the addressing mode in the previous class. Any doubt you are having regarding addressing modes? Any query? So we have discussed direct addressing mode. We are finished with that. Examples we have seen. Next is your indirect addressing mode. What do you mean by indirect addressing mode? In indirect addressing mode, the memory address where the operand located is specified by the contents of register pair. The operands will always be register pair. Examples you can see your basic instructions. Like move A, M, LDAX, B, LXI instruction. All these are the examples of indirect addressing mode. Direct addressing mode means in the instruction, directly address will be given to you. These are the example of direct addressing mode you all know. In direct addressing mode, you can write in your copy where the operand is always specified by a register pair. Clear? You can write your own examples also. और भी एग्जाम्पल क्या होंगे इसके? Can you quote some more example of indirect addressing mode? Then next is your implicit or implied addressing mode. What do you mean by implicit addressing mode? Where the operand is hidden and the data to be operated is available in the instruction itself. That means there are no operands in implicit addressing mode. Whose mic is on? Please mute your mic. You have any query, you can raise your hands or you can write in the chat box. Take the permission, then you can speak. Okay, otherwise it disturbs the class. Implicit addressing mode means where the operands are hidden and the data to be operated is available in the instruction itself. So what are the example of this kind of addressing mode? Who can write the example? Please write in the chat box. Implicit addressing mode example. We have studied many instructions we have studied. Yes, students, please quote some examples. Rotate instruction, okay. There we don't require. RLC. There we don't have any operands. Perfect. Where no operands are required. Like we had instruction STC, CMA. All these are the examples. Load R1. ये कौन सा instruction है विशाल? What do you mean by load R1? What do you want to say? What is load R1? Load R1 is not any instruction. If I want to load some data, I have to use some other instructions. So you want to ask anything regarding this addressing mode? Immediate addressing mode, register addressing mode, direct addressing mode, indirect addressing mode, and then last is your implicit addressing modes. Okay, so these are the examples. CMA, STC. In last classes we have studied all these instructions. So these are the examples of implicit addressing mode. Clear? Anything you want to ask? Any example? कुछ पूछना है बेटा? You written all these addressing modes careful in your copy. Yes. क्या डाउट है प्रियांशी? Please ask the doubt if anyone is having. Okay. So next, we have left with few instructions. So we will complete those instructions now. And then we will move towards programming and timing diagram of ADD5. We have completed all the branching instructions, which are very important in decision making. Interrupt instruction we have studied, software interrupt instruction. Then we have to study control instructions. These control instructions control the operation of the microprocessor. What do you mean by control instructions? These are used to operate the microprocessor IC. When any peripherals are connected or we are taking stack data, we are taking input output data, then to handle the machine, we require this machine control instructions. So in this series, we have first instruction as NOP. Operands are none. Operands are none and it performs no operation. So why this instruction is there when it doesn't perform anything? What is its role? That means when we require that microprocessor should not perform any kind of operation, then I will use NOP. No operation is performed. The instruction is fetched and decoded, but say I am giving you the permission to rejoin again and again. Many students are, due to I think internet problem, they are leaving and joining continuously. So I have to give permission in between. I have gave the permission, I think. You are there, Shubhanshu? Okay. So the instruction is fetched and decoded, but no operation is executed. That means it will wait that if, a microprocessor will not perform anything during NOP instruction. If you want for 1 millisecond, your microprocessor should not work. So you will write 3 to 4 times NOP depending on the calculations of each NOP instruction, how much time it will take to execute, and then you can perform no operation with the microprocessor. Okay, voice is too low. Now, actually, might be sore throat I'm having little bit. Okay, next instruction NOP लिख लिया सबने. Next instruction is HLT, halt instruction. This instruction halts the processor. It can be restarted by a valid interrupt or by applying a reset signal. This instruction halts. That means the CPU finishes executing the current instruction and halts any further execution. An interrupt or reset is necessary to exit from the halt state. एक बार अगर माइक्रोप्रोसेसर halt state में आ जाता है तो it is required to use interrupt or reset instruction to exit from the halt state. It can be restarted means by a valid interrupt or by applying a reset signal. Clear? Halt instruction. Now my voice is clear. I think internet problem is there. What I can do? What I can do? I'm not getting. All of you facing the same problem of my voice? So halt instruction HLT. Okay, then it's I think a few students are having problem at their end, not from my end. Okay, so try to get a good place for your network. Okay, Ayushi and few students are facing problem today. Okay, try to concentrate. So an interrupt or reset is necessary to exit from the halt state. Okay. So this is my halt. Instruction. Now next control instruction is DI. Disable interrupt. DI is disable interrupt. The interrupt enable flip-flop is reset and all the interrupts except the trap are disabled. See, while studying interrupt, I have told you vectored, non-vectored interrupts, maskable and non-maskable interrupt. So trap is an interrupt when I want to disable all the interrupts from microprocessor. I will use DI instruction. This instruction resets the interrupt enable flip-flop to disable all the interrupts, but this instruction disables all interrupt except trap because trap is a non-maskable interrupt. That means it cannot be disabled. It is always enabled. Clear? Rest your RST interrupts will be disabled. No flags are affected. DI. Next, EI, enable interrupt. And see, all machine control group doesn't have any addressing mode. Clear? Keep that in mind. No addressing modes are required for this control instruction. It is not defined in any of the 5 categories. All the control instruction. EI enable interrupt. The interrupt enable flip-flop is set and all interrupts are enabled. No flags are affected. This instruction is necessary to re-enable the interrupts except trap. Trap cannot be disabled, so there is no need to enable the trap interrupt. Okay. So next EI, DI, okay, halt, NOP instruction. All these are control instructions. So moving ahead in this series, next very important instructions, and you have to remember their register configuration also, is your RIM. Read interrupt mask. What is it? Read interrupt mask. See, there are many times we are sometimes enabling the interrupt, sometimes we are disabling the interrupt, sometimes we are using only one interrupt. At the parallel time, I can use other interrupts also. So how I will put the status regarding this interrupt? So I will use read interrupt mask, which will tell you which interrupt is currently working, what is the status of other interrupts, by using this read interrupt mask. So this is a multi-purpose instruction used to read the status. Aarti Sharma, giving you the permission. Aarti, join. This is a multi-purpose instruction used to read the status of interrupts 7.5, 6.5 and 5.5 and read serial data input bit. I told you communication with microprocessor is in serial way. That means one bit by one bit data you can transmit or receive. So it read data serially bit by bit. The instruction loads 8 bits in the accumulator with the following interpretation. With the following interpretation, whenever I want to enable, disable all the interrupt, I want to set, reset, I want to change the order priority, then I have to use RIM instruction. And how I will use it? You have to write RIM. And before that, you have to put or you have to set all this 8-bit flip-flop data. So what it shows? Draw in your copy RIM instruction and draw its 8-bit data structure. Draw it fast, students. And this instruction is also used to read the data. Serial data reading के लिए भी यही instruction काम में लेना है हमें. Okay, to read serial data through any external peripheral device, I have to use RIM instruction. So, two purpose: to set all the interrupts clear. Then it is also used to read the serial data through SID pin, serial input data pin. So now draw this structure D0 to D7 bit. What you have to write? D0 bit is of mask M 5.5. You can write your M also. M 5.5, M 6.5, M 7.5. Then fourth bit is your IE, interrupt enable flip flop. Then these 3 bits I 7.5. Yeah, write down 7.5, 6.5. So you will get confused. That's why write like this. Okay. So D0 to D2 bit masking of interrupt pins. D3 interrupt enable. D4, D5, D6 interrupt pending. Which interrupts are pending? Same interrupts. 5.5, 6.5 and 7.5. Then last bit is your serial input data bit. Okay, so this is my RIM instruction. So if I will give you example, ये बना लिया सबने. Have you drawn this in your copy? We will simplify one numerical actually. परमेश्वर पाटीदार. Complete. Have you drawn it in your copy? Okay. So now, if see what it means, I have told you in any instruction, if there is no operand, then all the data is taken from accumulator only. And if I assume here that my accumulator is having A is equals to 4B hex, and then I apply RIM instruction, what will happen? After execution of RIM instruction, if the contents of accumulator are 4B hex, what following information I will get? Manoj Sharma. Is it visible to all? And many students can't see the slides. मनोज या तो वापस ज्वाइन करके देखो बेटा. अदर स्टूडेंट्स, आर यू फेसिंग एनी प्रॉब्लम? विजिबल है ना? तो मनोज, यू लीव अगेन, यू ज्वाइन द मीटिंग. So what will happen over here? I wrote in my programming, I am having RIM instruction. So what it will check? It will first check what is the data in the accumulator. What is the data in the accumulator? Is it now visible? I gave you the permission to attend the class. ओके ओके, सो रिम इंस्ट्रक्शन ये बना लिया बेटा सबने फिर? हैव यू ड्रॉन इट इन योर कॉपी? मैंने एक एग्जांपल कहा है, आई एम राइटिंग एनी प्रोग्राम, आई वांट टू नो व्हाट इज देयर इन द रिम इंस्ट्रक्शन। तो क्या होगा, रिम इंस्ट्रक्शन एग्जीक्यूशन के बाद जो भी डेटा अक्यूमुलेटर में होगा वही डेटा सारा सेट और रीसेट हो जाएगा इन योर आफ्टर योर rim instruction. So I have told you in the chat box, I have written if accumulator is having 4b hex and after that I wrote rim instruction, then what will be the contents of this 8-bit register? Please tell me क्या क्या होगा। सबसे पहले हमारे बिट्स हैं D0 बिट। व्हाट इट मीन्स, वी आर हैविंग 3 इंटरप्ट्स। ठीक है, सबको पता है, हमने पढ़ा था INTR एंड ट्रैप। ट्रैप इंस्ट्रक्शन कैन बी इनेबल्ड और डिसेबल्ड। सो these 3 interrupts I can mask. I told you this interrupts we can mask RST 5.5, 6.5 and 7.5. So masking of this means it is masked with the microprocessor IC. This interrupt. So after writing 4b hex, what values I will get? D0 bit will be 1, D1 will be again 1, D2 bit will be, yes, what will be the D2 bit, students? Accumulator is having 4b hex. This bit will be 1. Okay, 4 मतलब यहाँ 0 आ गया. This is again 0. This is 1 and this is 0. So whatever the contents of accumulator will be stored in rim instruction. Now what will happen, depending on that, I am having इंटरप्ट मास्क इफ बिट इज 1, दोनों बिट 1 है तो क्या होगा, RST 5.5 and 6.5 will be masked. This interrupts will be masked. Okay, and this is unmasked interrupt. Then IE interrupt enable. Interrupt enable कब होगा, जब मेरा फ्लिप फ्लॉप की ये बिट सेट। Here right now it is set only. So interrupts are enable. सबसे पहले IE1 चेक करना पड़ेगा, अगर IE1 है that means interrupts are enable. You can work with that interrupt. Otherwise you can't work. If this is 0, then means interrupts are not enable. So whatever operation or whatever bit are set or reset over here, that doesn't make any difference. Then this I means interrupt 7.5, 6.5, 5.5 interrupts are pending. It will tell you the status of pending interrupts. I am working with the microprocessor. मेरे पास 5 इंटरप्ट है, उसमें से मैंने 2 को कोई किसी को काम में ले रही हूँ, उसके अलावा के इंटरप्ट सारे मेरे पेंडिंग है, तो वो स्टेटस मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा कि विच इंटरप्ट is running right now and which interrupt is pending? That I will come to know by applying rim instruction, by reading the data of rim instruction, reading the data. So this is telling you that only RST 7.5 is pending because 2 are masked, 1 is unmasked. Here 2 are not pending and 1 interrupt is pending, I 7.5. Interrupts pending if bit is 1. तो यहाँ सिर्फ मेरा 1D6 बिट में है, so this interrupt is pending. Is it clear? Now last serial input data bit is 0. It's 0. So clear? Anything you want to ask? So you can see on the screen, it shows the status of interrupt 7.5, 6.5 and 5. Okay, students, brief instruction. Should I move ahead? Next instruction is your SIM, set interrupt mask, SIM. So now what will happen by using this instruction, set interrupt mask? This is a multi-purpose instruction and used to implement the 885 microprocessor interrupts and serial data output. When I want to transmit the data to any peripheral device, I can use SIM instruction. And the first usage of SIM instruction is to implement 885 interrupts. Is it clear? The instruction interprets the accumulator content as follows. Accumulator में जो भी data store होगा, it will read, it will save that data, and accordingly it will interpret the interrupts. So before using this instruction, if I want that, if I am talking about SIM instruction, I want that M6.5 should be masked, rest should be unmasked. I want that I7.5 should be pending, so I will put 1, I will put 1 over here, other all zeros. And I have to use 1 in D3 bit interrupt enable. Clear? So SIM instruction interprets the accumulator content as follows. Draw this in your copy, do it fast. So complete drawing. Finish. Should I explain? Yes, student, complete. So I will explain this if you have finished drawing. So this instruction masks the interrupts M 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. Mask interrupts if bits 1. If I want to mask, same as I did earlier in RIM instruction, I will use 1 bit. Then MSE, very important, mask set enable. I want to mask this interrupt, then I have to put MSE as 1. Clear. MSE will be 1 if I want to mask this D0, D1 and D2. Otherwise, reset. Then reset 7.5 if D4 is equal to 1. If D4 is 1 and I want to reset this bit, so 1 will reset my 7.5 interrupt, not others, not 6.5, not 5.5. Only it will reset our 7.5. See, if for examination purpose, you have to remember this structure. Then D5 bit stored for future purpose. Don't care. Cross is put. In future, if needed, we can use this bit. So D5 is not used. D6 SDE. If I want to enable serial data, I want that your microprocessor is connected with peripheral IC and serial data should be enabled. It should transmit and receive serial data. Then I will use serial data enable. 1 means enable, 0 means disable. Clear? SDE. 1 enable and 0 disable. Then serial output data. If I want to transmit any data either 1 or 0, उसके लिए पहले मुझे SDE पिन को 1 करना पड़ेगा, enable करना पड़ेगा. Then I can transmit the data 0 or 1. Any data I can transmit. Okay, this was my RIM instruction. So now to implement 885 interrupt, we have to use RIM and SIM instruction. Anything you want to ask? So if I will take one small example, anything you want to ask, please ask in the chat box. If accumulator is having 0 E hex, then what your SIM instruction will do? I know accumulator is having 0 E hex. I'm using SIM instruction. So now what will be the contents of SIM instruction? Tell me. कौन से इंटरप्ट मास्क होंगे, कौन सा रीसेट होगा? Yes, students. After writing SIM instruction, what will happen? Which interrupt is masked? 7.5, 6.5, 5.5. 0 E hex क्या करेंगे हम? Will change it into binary bits in the form of zeros and one, which your machine understands. Please respond, student. These are very important topics. Theory notes can be asked, programming can be asked. So if you won't get this instruction, how you will write the program? Okay, Priyanshi, this is perfect. 0, 0, 0, 0 and 111 0. E क्या होता है बेटा? E के बाद तो F ही आ जाता है. It is 111 0. So which interrupt is masked over here? Okay, what is your MSC? Mask that enable D1, D2 will be masked. 1110, Harshita, this is right. D1, D2 will be masked. That means M 7.5 and 6.5 will be masked. Mask set enable is 1. SOE 0 means SOE 0 का क्या मतलब हुआ? SDE serial data enable. What will be D6 bit? SDE serial data enable is 0. That means you can't transmit or receive the data. It's 0. Serial data enable नहीं हुआ है, जब 0 है it is disabled. So serial output data में चाहे 1 हो चाहे 0 हो, whatever data is there, here in this case right now you will be having 0. You will be having 0 in this case. So 0 will be transmitted, but SDE is disabled. So nothing will happen to this pin. You have to put the values definitely in numerical and question, then it will become easier. Okay. So this instruction will mask RST 7.5, 6.5 and RST interrupts, where RST 5.5 interrupt will be unmasked. It will also disable serial output. So clear? Anything you want to ask? Here we complete all our instruction set. Now what you have to do, one work is there. Write down all the addressing modes in front of your instruction. You have written all the instructions in your copy. जैसे हमने सबसे पहले कौन सा पढ़ा था? Yes. Give me the classification. Write down in the chat box how is the classification of 885 is done. So in every classification you are having few instructions. Every instruction is having some addressing mode. So write down the addressing mode of each instruction in your copy. You can write it in your front or you can prepare a list. Anything you can do. So I will just take the attendance. I will announce the roll number. Okay, from roll number 1 to 10, who are present, just write down in the chat box. 1 to 10, please write down serially. Roll number 2, roll number 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 to 20. 11, Ayushi. 16, 17, 20, 19. Okay, 20 to 30. 21, 2. 27, Komal Sharma. 22, okay. 30 to 40. Aarti Sharma, roll number 1, okay. 30 to 40. 33, 30, 33, 34, 50, till 40 roll number. Next, 40 to 50. 45, 50, 42, Priyanshi, 42, 46. It's 42 Priyanshi. रौनक is 43. 46 कहाँ से आ गया? अपने रोल नंबर्स ढंग से बोलो, नहीं तो मैं अटेंडेंस नहीं लगाऊंगी तुम्हारी. Now it's long time I'm taking your classes. You should know your roll numbers. Parmeshwar, you attend very less classes. 48, Shubhanshu. 43, Ronak Parekh. Okay, 41. Now last roll numbers 50 to 58, 51, 54, 55. So here we wind up our class. अच्छा DA हमने शायद नहीं पढ़ा ना, आई थिंक. डेसिमल एडजस्ट एक्यूमुलेटर, DA इंस्ट्रक्शन.